All right, today I'm going to talk about how to get yourself a free GED Calculator app, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why you should really want to get a free GED Calculator app. But first, let's meet the only calculator that the GED lets you use. It is the Texas Instruments 30XS Multiview. It comes in handsome blue and white. It fits in the palm of your hand if your hand is enormous. But I should say up front, you don't need it. You don't need to buy this thing. You could. It's 15 to 20 bucks. It's actually pretty hard to find right now because of supply chain issues. I'm sure that won't be the case forever. And it's nice to have this thing. You can bring it with you to a testing center. They'll let you use it on these tests. They won't let you use it if you're testing at home. But you don't need it either way because on the test, there's this little calculator button. You just click this and boom, there it is, the calculator we were just looking at. It's on screen and it's just fine. It's just fine. Now, there are reasons to do more than just use the one on screen. There are reasons to prepare yourself for the on-screen calculator. And those reasons are that you don't want to be looking at that calculator for the first time on the test. Let me go back and show you. There's like all sorts of, the buttons are there, the plus, I mean, it's like pretty straightforward, but there's like this light green stuff that maybe you'll need. And there's a lot of like, what is this button to? Turns out this button is actually pretty important. You don't want to be confronted with this for the first time on the test. So if you download this free app I'm about to tell you about and have no financial connection to, I just saved you 15 to 20 bucks. You're welcome. Here's how you find it. You go to the Google Play Store. Unfortunately, this is not available for an iPhone. So sorry if I just wasted a minute of your time, iPhone users. Maybe it'll come. Maybe they'll build one for the iPhone soon. But the name of the calculator is the Scientific Calculator 3034, a terrible name. Or you can just type in Calc 30, we'll bring it up. And it looks like this. As of now, they have, many thousands of downloads and lots of high reviews. People seem to like it. I tried it. It works like it's supposed to. When you open it up, it looks like this. The one you want is that one. That's the GED one. I don't know what test the Calculator 34 is for. But when you open it, it looks like this. And voila. It's not exactly the same as the thing I was showing you. But if you look, all the buttons are the same in the same place. This font is different and the spacing is different and the colors scheme is different. But this is the same calculator. It works the same way. And if you practice with it and get familiar with it when you're shown the on-screen calculator or you have a physical one, you'll know what to do. I want to make a few disclaimers before I wrap this up. Two of them I mentioned already. It's Android only. I'm sorry about that. And you can't use this on-screen phone app on an official test. Obviously, they will not let you bring a phone into your GED test. And I'm trying to figure out, I feel like maybe this is somehow bad. It seems like kind of too good to be true, which makes me a little nervous. Maybe it will harvest your personal information and your kidneys. I don't know. I really have nothing to do with this app. It just seems really good. And that is something I just never, ever trust. And maybe it is too good to be true. And by making this video, I'm drawing attention to it. And then Texas Instruments is going to sue this app out of existence. And then I will accidentally have made it go away. And I'm sorry in advance if that happens. There are some final suggestions that I have for you, which is definitely 100%. You can and should use this calculator when you practice for the GED. Think of it like you have an important race coming up, and before the race, you go to the racetrack to see what the racetrack is going to be like. So you're familiar with it. You know what to expect. Or maybe a better analogy is like before you visit a new country, you learn the language. You practice the language they speak there. Or maybe the better analogy is you're on a scavenger hunt and you study the map beforehand. There you go. 3 analogies. The bonus. You're welcome. All the analogies you can handle right there. You should also spend some time watching videos on how this calculator works. It is pretty straightforward, but there are some like weird things about it. And other people, not me, have made good videos that explain, give you sort of run through tutorials on how to use this thing. I'll put some of the better ones in the description, links to them. And that's it. I hope this is useful to you. I hope this saves you a little money, and I hope this continues to exist for as long as the GED does. Good luck, everyone.